How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Trading with Tyler here. I hope you guys had a great 4th of July and a great week. Let's look at a little bit of altcoins tasty confluence here. My birthday is tomorrow. I'll be 36 or 37. I can't remember. It's a part of getting old. You forget. Time just flies. But either way, um, I wouldn't change the world how my life is. I love everything about it. And just glad to be here and each and every day. Every day is a blessing, you know? So real quick, this is AR. I think it's Arweave. I'm not really certain. You guys know I don't know what these coins do. We just smash these charts down. Um, so let's go through this confluence here one by one, and I'll show you how we started and how we got to. I mean, very nice confluence here. Okay, right off the bat, let's just start with our quarterly level here. Okay, we do have this untapped quarterly horizontal. All right, and so next, our next thing to do was pull a fib from our high to our low here. So I love seeing a CC. This is a 618 right here, the green. And, I love seeing a nice strong horizontal in between a CC. I don't know why. Some people like them directly aligned, but I really like it like this. And it also helps me ladder into my positions, and I'll go through that in a little bit. Uh, so these are all equally as strong. Let's talk about the next most beautiful thing. This previous range over here to our left, I mean, previous range very high. I mean, directly aligns with this 618. It's spot on. And next we have this awesome current range. I mean, at the top of our CC right here. So just a lot of nice confluences that lend us to make it easy, a nice short when price action never does get up here. That's the key word, gets up there, you know. Which you'll see I have a alert on my horizontal right here. I also go and put one, I like to go and look at it ahead of time too. So we'll put one there as well. So we have to set these alerts and we make sure we're on top of it, you know, because that's just easy money right there. Haven't pulled a VWAP or anything yet. I'm just kind of interested while I'm here. And let's take it from this high and see what it looks like here. No? Alright, I was just seeing. But either way, if price ever does come back up here, this is a no-brainer short. And this is the position that I'm looking at right here currently. And let's talk about this laddering that I was talking about here. So, laddering is a good way. And this all. By the way, this is all not financial advice, and I'm just gonna given to you. We're not able to predict the exact top or bottom of stuff, but when we have a lot of nice confluences, like especially like a CC, and there's like a horizontal in between, we can kind of generally split our order into like however many parts we want. I mean, you can, if you really want to get crazy with it, you can split one every dollar. So, but I personally, when I see like a CC, like which is a 6-6, the yellow, 618, which is the green, and this quarterly level here, it's always nice to do. This is how I kind of like to perceive it. I'll front run the 618 by just a little bit. So essentially this would be like 38. Like that's perfect right there. And limit order. And so let's say with this stop loss being 7.73% away, so that doesn't mean put your whole position size in here. That means you calculate your stop your position size based off of what your portfolio is, and you want to just risk 1% per trade. So let's say our portfolio's 10,000. Let's say $1,000. So if we lose a trade, we only want to lose $10, right? So we take that 10. We're going to divide that by 7.73, and then multiply that by 100. So this is a 129 contract trade. Um, make sure I did that right. Divided by 7.73. Yep. So, um, so I'll take this number now. Let's just call that around 130. Okay, or even if you want, it's even more around 150. So let's say 150 divided by 3. So this limit order will be 50, and then I'll put another limit order at the quarterly level. Okay, and the one at the 6-6. So 33%. 33%, 33%. And now here's the ticket. Here's the thing. So why this helps really a lot with our entries, because we're not able to predict where um, because it could just come to, like, the 618 and fall. So the only downside to laddering into trades like this is, at least to my knowledge, how I was taught, and I've always abided by, is, if, let's say, price does this, we come in and we just only we don't even we only get two orders in, okay, right? So the rejection doesn't really occur till this quarterly level. So we only have 66% of this margin in the trade. Unfortunately, at least how I was taught and how I do it is that last limit order, we go ahead and cancel that, especially if it's on its ways down, or because it's like you don't want to, like, cancel that and then, like, re-enter it there wherever price is once it start retracing, because that'll just move your entry closer. So you have to just accept it is what it is. But you'll honestly get really good DCAing into a position. So, and like, if I have, like, a huge stop loss, like 15% or something, oftentimes. So check this out. So we have, you can actually do, like, you can do 5 limit orders, and that way they're not broken up into such huge chunks, as in, like, um 33% on each limit order. If you miss one, you're missing you're missing a whole third of your trade. So, like, five's a nice round number, or like or four. So, um, but you just have to be okay with the amount of money that, once if it does reject and go down, then so be it. But the good thing about it is, if they do all go through, it'll essentially average you in, like, really nicely, to where you caught the best you could do. And I used to do this a lot. I really I really did. And I'll be honest, I always felt the most confident about these trades when I did, just because I knew that, um, because we can't tell if the top's going to be sniped in here at this value area low, or if it's going to be at the CC. You just never really, you just don't know. So that's a good way of DCAing. And so, yeah, this is a nice bit of confluence, and I haven't even looked at exo charts or anything. There's probably some naked point of controls as well. Um, but yeah, this is AR, and have a great weekend, guys.